Okay, once again, a very warm welcome each and every one of you to the PMT Club weekly meetup. I'm glad we are all here to speak, to share our thoughts, to learn from each other and practice speaking skills as well. Nidhi, I could not spotlight you because I think there are only 4 that I'm not getting the feature of adding another spotlight. So please pardon me, but be here with all of us. All right, so before we start, let me share a few slides which is about our club, what are the rules and why we are here, the motto. I would like to share that all. For that, I am just sharing my screen. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So, as I mentioned, PMT Club is a club run by planmytrainings.com, which is a platform that I have started. I am the founder of planmytrainings.com. It is a trainers platform wherein trainers can put their profile, showcase their profile. They can have groups with their students. They can publish their training programs, their courses, have discussions with students. So this platform is a little unique in comparison to other platforms like Udemy and all. We have a feature of groups. Teachers can discuss, have discussion with students. Students can have discussions with each other. So that is what is all about planmytrainings.com. PMT Club has been my dream for many years. I have tried doing this before pandemic and it was offline earlier, but it was little challenging in terms of finding a place and everything. After we got online, it's become now easier and easier to manage and easier for everyone to join as well. And that's how we have started on this online meetups. EdTech Talks is one of the kinds of meetups that I focus on. And EdTech means education and technology. And I plan to have conferences. So these are some of the pictures of previous conferences we had, EdTech global conferences we had on this platform. Benefits, weekly meetups, quarterly virtual conferences, online, offline conferences. These are certain things. My vision is to have offline conferences. We had one offline conference in Delhi NCR in 2019. It was in a 5-star hotel. And my vision is to give this platform to my students and other people who join this club as a speaker or as a student or trainee. They get this platform to practice during our weekly meetups and then give their best during the offline conference or virtual conference that we do once in a while. So that is what is my vision and my thought around this club. This was our last time's meetup. We 3 of us were there. Future agenda, we plan to have theme-based meetings, panel discussions, competitions and awards. Educational sessions by experts and guest speakers is also something that I am planning to have. So experts from various domains, HR, L&D, public speakers, world-class speakers, I plan to invite such people on this platform. Opportunities for all of us is to speak and improve, learn new things from other speeches. Become a host and panelist. How many of you would be interested in becoming panelist or host for such meetups?
I am interested in becoming a host.
Awesome. Great. So good to see the enthusiasm and going forward, we all can take up such roles, becoming a keynote speaker and all these things. Speaking competitions, in future we will have those. And of course, most of people in this group are trainers or aspiring to become trainers. So this is something which is a very good platform to practice certain training topics, practice games, activities, group activities over here. Before you do it in front of your actual audience, you can come here and practice doing such things. That is also something which I look forward to from the participants. And of course, expanding our network. We meet new people every weekend. That is something which is extraordinary. Requirements, I would request each and every person to join be regular, attend regular, and be here from starting till end. I have seen few people, they come for their speech. When their speech is done, they are like, okay, bye bye, goodbye, I'm done. So my sincere request is, please don't do that. Let us respect each and every speaker's work. They have also put efforts to come here to share their thoughts. So let's respect everyone and let's share our feedback as well. How was it? Connect with each other. That's what is something which we want. Regular speech delivery is, of course, that is something expected. Follow the rules in every meeting. There are a few rules that I want to share. Let me go to that slide. Okay. It's not moving to the next slide. Okay, I think there is some change in my slides. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So there are few ground rules which I would like to quickly talk about it, so that we follow that in every meeting. That is something which is expected. I know we all understand these aspects, but still, just a quick reminder that this is the Plan My Trainings platform. So of course, you would understand that no other brand promotion is something that I would want. And yes, your personal brands, your self-promotion, personal branding is something which I definitely want you to promote, because this is a platform for you to promote yourself, but no other brand promotions, right? No hatred talks, no discouraging talks for others, no political talks, adult talks, violence and religion related talks. Let us refrain from such things very strictly, right? And brands, of course, it's only up for Plan My Trainings and partnering brands. Self-promotion is definitely something that we all want, and you can have. Let's respect each other, learn and stay positive, and invite your friends. That is also something that you can have. Okay, so that was all about the rules and about certain protocols that we all should adhere to. All right, so welcome once again, and let's start with the speech from you all. Who would like to go first?
I will start.
All right, wonderful, Raghu. So ladies and gentlemen, Raghu is here to talk about overseas opportunities. Raghu, I request you to introduce yourself as well first, and then share your thoughts about the topic that you have thought on. Over to you.
Thank you, Lucky. Good morning, PMT Club. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak about myself and to speak about overseas opportunities. Let me introduce myself. I am Raghu from Vijayawada in Andhra Pradesh. I am an overseas consultant. After completion of my graduation, I started my career as a medical transcriptionist. So I was quality analyst at the time when I quit my job. Later, I started my career as an IELTS and PT trainer. During COVID pandemic, I lost my job. Then, according to the suggestions of my previous students, I started my career as a counselor, overseas counselor, and I started giving admissions to the people who are willing to go abroad, like US, UK, Ireland, any other country. So currently, I have been working as an IELTS and PT trainer since 2018. So I give career counseling, career guidance, and whatever they wish to go to any country, I can tell them the right path. I shall give them visa interview guidance and university interview guidance also. Okay. Now, Coming to abroad opportunities. As we have last time, I will speak only about UK in this session. So for UK student visa, a student must complete graduation if he has 70 plus marks in plus 2, that means intermediate. There is no need of attending any English test like PT or IELTS. If he does not have 70 marks in intermediate, then he has to attend any English proficiency test like IELTS or PT or Duolingo English test or TOEFL, whatever it may be. So first we have to apply for the university that he required, or if you say any city, his preferred city, then I can give him suggestion of any university. I can give suggestion depending upon his marks, intermediate marks and degree marks, means graduation marks. Okay. After applying, then he may get either conditional letter or unconditional letter. If he gets conditional letter, we have to look at the conditions that he has. Suppose they want some more document from the university, like medium of instruction or letter of recommendation from the university or college. Then we have to submit that. Then he gets unconditional offer letter. So then he has to pay initial deposit of around 3 to 6 lakhs depending upon the university that we apply. So after paying that, he will get unconditional letter and we have to show funds. If he has any educational loan letter, that is enough. Otherwise, we have to show that he has sufficient amount of funds to go to the abroad. For example, minimum there should be 17 to 25 lakhs for at least 28 days, and we have to take that statement and we have to apply for CAS, means Certificate of Acceptance of Studies. The university gives that within 7 days after taking interview to the student. After getting CAS, we have to directly apply to the visa. So here visa slots are available easily, not like US. So we can get within 3 days. If we get priority visa, he will receive the visa within 7 days only. The success ratio of visa, UK student visa, is 99.99%. And UK is the safest country in the world, other than India. I think India is the first safest country in the world. Next, I can give to the UK. Okay. After getting there, the student. Okay. We provide student accommodation and airport pickup and part-time job. Working part-time during study is legal in the UK. So the student can work 20 hours per week. So the student get part-time jobs either in the university as assistant of the professor or assistant of the lecturer, or we can give him the job outside the university like shopping malls and a warehouse or care homes, or he can go as a security job also. For security job, he has to take training session and get security badge. I think security job provides much salary compared to others. Okay. Let me say about the opportunities there. While working part-time, a student can earn more than 1 lakh rupees. I am saying in rupees. Of course, he will get pounds there. To understand better, I will tell in rupees. He can get more than 1 lakh and his accommodation and every other charge will be around 50,000. So after completion of the studies, first year will be the course and second year will be the placement year. 6 months they will be learning about internships of the program that he completed previously. After internship, there will be multiple companies recruiting in their university itself, or he can go outside and he can go to any other campus or any other university or any other company directly. That we can assist. If he gets there, that's not an issue. His life is settled. If he did not get in the campus interview or the placement year, then there are certain consultancies that give them courses and give placement assistance, like in India also. In Delhi and Hyderabad, in Mumbai or Bangalore, there are certain consultancies that will give them courses like Java, .NET, DevOps, and they will give them placement assistance. In the same way, there will be in the UK also. After the 2 years course, there will be PSW, post-study work visa of 2 years. May it be 1 year course or 2 years course, he will get 2 years extra opportunity to stay there in the UK. At that time, he may work full time, means 40 hours per week is legal. Of course, he may work more than 40 hours also. Whatever work he gets, he can earn more than 2 lakhs rupees. So he is spending 15 lakhs, 10 to 15 lakhs at the time of leaving from India, and he will come out with 40 lakhs from after 4 years. At that time, he can go to any work visa. There will be sponsorship jobs. He may spend around 15 lakhs to get sponsorship jobs. Then he can get 5 years work visa. After 5 years of staying work visa, he can get PR there, permanent residence. Getting permanent residence is easy for any candidate who worked for 5 years in the UK. That's all for today's session. Thank you everybody for letting me to have this conversation.
Thank you, Raghu. I have a quick question.
Yes.
France is also included in the Europe.
No,
that you're
Europe.
talking-
France
or
is
only UK?
including Europe.
You were talking only about UK or entire Europe?
Just now I talked only about UK because I don't have much time now. In next session I can tell you.
But
So
similar
there are
things
work visa
there.
options also. An aspirant can go directly as a work visa holder.
Okay.
Right now there are openings for nurses, doctors, and hospitality people like hotel management or tourism management like that. And sometimes we get opportunities from IT side. In the last year there were opportunities for DevOps, data science, and data analytics like that.
Okay. I have someone who studied in France but came back and is not able to find a job. So I'll connect that person to you.
Thank you.
All right, great. So it was quite eye-opening around what kind of opportunities are there and what students can do. Good and nice speech. And of course, very good thing is that you started quickly and you took not more than I think 10 minutes and you have completed your speech on time. That is commendable.
One more thing I would like to say. During our IELTS or PT sessions, in our state we used to teach English to Telugu. Our mother tongue is Telugu. So that's why we used to teach English to Telugu. Of course, previously I was an English student only. I studied English medium schools from LKG itself. At that time, I was an effective speaker. But these 5 years, I taught only from English to Telugu. That's why I think I got some less speaking skills now.
No, it was perfectly fine. You were perfectly fine. What would Sushma and Ratika, any feedback from you about his speech and the confusion that he has?
I think he was able to communicate whatever he was trying to do. That is more about speaking, right, Raghu? It's not that you have to be a speaker with all jargon words which nobody can understand. Yeah, because people think like if you speak only with complex words, it's about communication in English. It's not really right, Lucky ma'am.
Correct.
I think I think you were able to say whatever you were trying to say and you were able to capture the attention. Like, actually, I'm in another meeting, but I just muted that because you were telling me something interesting. Yeah. And I never knew the way you tell is it's so easy to go and study and get a job. That's how you sound. But is it really true?
Yes.
Practically,
if you have money more than 10 lakhs, that is true.
Great. So that's
or if
why
you have any
I
educational
said
loan
that.
opportunities, if you have any educational loan opportunities, then it will work out. Yes.
All right. Any feedback from you, Sushma?
So as Ratika said, you were sounding, what you wanted to communicate. So I could, hear it out and I could feel what whatever you wanted to say. So it is all about your emotion, the way you were telling it. It was sounding very confident also. So you could connect to me because I'm an audience, I'm listening to you. So I could connect with you also. So that was a good, I believe. So yeah, that's all from me. I believe, Lucky.
Yes, and very true, Sushma and Ratika. Simple language, you could connect, you could communicate what you were trying to say, and we could really feel that it is really not very hard to go there and do all these stuff that you have mentioned, and it was very engaging that the way you spoke.
You were not feeling like I being an audience, I was not feeling bored or something hearing him, whatever he wanted to say. I was like, I want to hear him. So it was that, like, you engage your audience also. That is more important rather than, using all jargon and all that. It's very important to engage, right, Lucky ma'am? Right.
Correct. All right, moving on to the second speech. Who would like to go first now? I mean, the second person who would like to take up? Sushma. All right.
So, yeah.
All right, over to you, Sushma. Please introduce yourself and then please share about you, whatever you want.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all. So, as you know, my name is Sushma Singh Pawar. Okay, and currently I'm a housewife since December 2023. Okay, prior to that, I was working with. I had an experience of 13 years into talent acquisition, and I got this platform like through social media. I was just scrolling down, and that's how I got it, and that's how I enrolled, and that's how I'm here. And I wanted to explore and enhance my the way I speak, whether I'm okay or not. So that's how I choose this platform. And today topic is like my hobbies and interest. Okay, so I believe hobbies is very important in our life as it provides happiness and personal fulfillment. Okay, so ensuring like you get engaged with your hobbies, which reduce your stress, okay, which gives you opportunity to learn and connect with different people with similar passion. So it also builds your confidence. Okay, so hobby can be your dancing, or reading, fitness. So all that hobbies which gives you, which provides, which gives you a self motivation that is from the daily routine. So this is like hobby should be, everyone should have a hobby. I believe in this panel, everyone might be having their hobbies, right? So my hobby, personally, my favorite hobby is dancing. So I love dancing because I believe it makes me feel happy. It reduces the stress. Okay, it uplift my mood and make me feel high. Okay, and in today's world, dance is in various forms like Bharatnatyam, Kathak, Bollywood, Salsa. So my personal favorite dance is Bollywood and Kathak. But as I'm not a trained dancer, because my family, my mom was very strict, like you should focus on your studies rather than getting into dancing and all. But still I had that hobby and that eagerness to learn. So I started learning from wherever I got the opportunity to learn. I to enroll and to participate in dance, I used to participate. And during association with Reliance Jio, I got this opportunity to share the stage with Ranveer Singh and Jacqueline. So that was the biggest achievement for me, because I got this opportunity to share the stage. So still I am, this 5 months I'm learning Kathak from YouTube. So that makes me feel happy, and that make me feel confident. When you have hobbies apart from your daily routine, that makes you feel better. Because in today's life, life, you have lots of stress of your personal, professional, and everything. That makes you different. When you have hobbies, you focus on that, and that reduces your stress. So that's all. I got this opportunity to speak about my hobbies. So thank you, Lucky Ma'am, and that's all about it. I hope it was good.
Thank you. Awesome. It was very good and great to know that you have shared the stage with Ranveer Kapoor and Jacqueline Fernandez.
Ranveer Singh.
Okay, Ranveer Singh and Jacqueline. Okay, so did you also dance there?
Yes, I got the opportunity. I was beside them only. I was standing, and I have that video. I have posted on Instagram. So that was. I'm not a trained dancer or something, but yeah, I want to learn. I want to dance is something makes me happy. Yeah. It brings a confidence. Like I cannot see like I'm standing on stage. I'm performing in front of 1,000 people. It is me and my music. That's all.
Absolutely. Good. You, the way you engaged us again, you kept us engaged in the aspects of hobbies. Why we all should have hobby, and we all have certain liking. We do have, if whether we tell it as a hobby or a liking or something that we love to do during spare time, other than just watching TV or mobile phones, is something which is something with which we can regain our energy. And that is what I could learn from your speech, and it was very interesting. And also I got a lot of learning around yes, we all should pursue our hobbies. We often forget to do that. Being busy in our personal life, professional life, we often forget to pursue hobby. That is a kind of reminder that you gave. Good. And also the best thing that I liked was that you shared about your story, your mother, childhood, and then your experiences about your likings and your hobbies. Great to hear from you. Any comments from Ratika and Raghu?
Yeah, I think the way she speaks is like she has loads of energy. So I think there is no doubt that she is a dancer. The way she speaks itself proves like she has rhythm in her voice, I believe. Yeah. She's able to, she was just doing it so casually, and it was nice to hear about you and your hobby. Yeah.
Thank you. Good. Thank you.
Raghu, anything?
Yes, she is enjoying to tell about her hobby. That we can see in her expression.
Yes.
And she reminded us to maintain hobby in this daily hectic schedules.
True.
We think that we don't have time, but we spend time by watching YouTube videos.
Correct.
Instead of that, we can maintain hobby. My wife daily says that maintain hobbies, habituate any hobby, any particular hobby. But I say I don't have time. She believes that.
Great. Awesome. So now coming to the next speaker, who is Ratika Rani Honusami.
Will I be able to share my document, Lucky Ma'am?
Yes. Let me give you the rights to share. I have given. Can you just check?
Yeah, can you see it? Is my
Yes.
screen? Yeah.
But I can't see you.
But I can see me, ma'am.
Yeah,
How
now
about
I can
others?
see. Now
Yeah.
I can see you. Others, you all can see her, right?
It is a documents, right? A Word file.
Yeah, it's a Word file. Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah, I think,
ladies and gentlemen, Ratika will talk about public speaking Over to you, Ratika. Just a quick introduction and then just share about what you have brought here
Yeah.
for all of us.
Sure. I'm Radhika. I'm basically a trainer. I do training on the BFSI segment, banking, finance, with respect to stock markets and that, as well as on soft skills. I basically work as a freelancer for a couple of academies. One academy for the final year college students as a part of pre-placement training for them, and another one for corporates, where it's mostly focused on communication. Yeah. And so like right now I'm handling public speaking sessions for a student. Like she has just passed out of her grade 12 and she's moving on to her economics stream in college in Bangalore. I'm based in Bangalore right now. So she wanted me to handle a few sessions about public speaking because she wants to do a TED talk. That's her aim. Like before she finishes a college, she wants to do a TED talk. So we just got connected and it's going on. So since I thought like maybe I'll do something related to that, it might be useful for everybody here in the community as well. So I thought I'll just do this for today. Like normally, like you would have seen many people speaking on camera, right? Like sometimes even people who are regularly speaking on the camera, like they just get frozen sometimes. It happens. Like as human beings, we are not always perfect, right? And it is okay to be like that. So there are certain things, short, like small tips, which I believe if we overcome those tips, then it is easier and you become a confident speaker. So confidence is the point which we lack, and that is the reason we get frozen in front of the camera. Yes. So I thought like we'll just look at a few reasons why this happens actually. One is like the main thing is like when you record for somebody, we always think like, say for example, like Raghu and Sushma, they said like they would like to be a trainer sometime in the future, right? So when you start your training sessions, like, and when you start recording those sessions, like if you feel that this recording is going to stay forever, then you get a fear in your mind, like this has to be perfect, I have to do so many things. So the thing is like you actually lose what is that which has to be done. We lose that and we go out of control. Yes, because we think of so many things, but that is not how it happens. You just do it casually. Like if you see Lucky ma'am, the way she gives her feedback when each one of us are presenting, she just does it spontaneously, right? She's not doing any homework on that, or she's not thinking at the back of her mind like what I have to say to Raghu, what I have to say to Sushma. She's just doing it like spontaneously. Yes, when you can do that, you are in control of yourself. Yes, and you don't get scary about it. Yeah, so that's one of the prime reason why people get stuck when they are doing presentations as part of their public speaking. So that is one thing you can keep in your mind. And the other one is like, you don't have to be pressurizing yourself at the back of your mind that you should always be perfect, because nobody is perfect in this world, right? So if we can accept that fact that we need not be perfect, we can just do it as we want it, then we'll be able to do it in a better way. Like perfection in the sense like we think like a hairstyle should be like this. What if I'm not dressed up in the appropriate way? If you think of all these things, when you go on to the stage, all these things you have to make sure you do it before you're on the stage, right? When you're on the stage and when you think of all these things, which you will not have any control or which you can't change at that point of time, it actually adds to your nervousness. Am I right? Yeah, because that is something you cannot change at that point of time. So you should not worry about all those things which you cannot change at that point of time. So you just leave all those and leave the pressure to be perfect and just do it as you are going to do it. Yes. So that is one reason we always have a problem. So you don't try to be a perfectionist, but just do it as much as you can do it better. Yes. And one more thing is like, we are always used to doing all kind of conversations, right? It's not that we are not speaking to people in our everyday life. We meet so many people. Yes, we do all that casually. But when it comes to public speaking and speaking on the camera, we think like it is something like a completely new skill set which we have to learn and then do it. But the reality is not that, right? We already know it. We just need to work on it. So that is what, when it comes to practical understanding of public speaking, that is what you have to make sure that you're not going to learn something which is new, but something which you already know, and just work on it and improvising it. So when you practice it, then it makes you perfect, right? So that is what you have to keep in mind. Yes. So what is that is like, so as a result, you just see a pale reflection of who you really are. Yes, when you are a recorded version of yourself. So just keep these things in your mind and have a better understanding, so that all your fears and inhibitions about standing in front of the camera just goes away. It will just vanish when you're just being yourself. Yeah, so I would say, like, if you have to speak fearlessly in front of the camera, the first thing you have to keep in your mind is you just be yourself, and that would reduce most of your stress. Yes, and you will be able to do it in a better way. So this is what I thought I'll share today.
Fantastic. Absolutely correct and very apt messages you have given, and quickly you have covered 3 very important things. I really liked the content that you thought of.
Okay.
Yes, even I always talk about this in many videos. Also, I have spoken about this, that facing camera is something which lets people, get into the anxiety and stress and all. In fact, that has happened with me also. Speaking live is much easier for me, but speaking in front of camera for recording purpose, for YouTube, initially it was really difficult for me to record, because there is no one actually standing in front of me, right? I'm speaking to the camera, which is not a live thing. Then I started imagining that there are people, and if I have to stand in front of people, I imagine that people are there in front of me, and then I started speaking. That's how I improved on this skill of speaking to camera. So that was something which I would like to share. Yes, it was very challenging for me too initially. But yes, as you mentioned, Ratika, practice is something which will remove all these things, all the fears and the anxiety that we all get. And I would just like to add everyone here in the spotlight to wind off. Before that, Sushma, would you like to add anything?
So as Ratika said, like, you get frozen and you prepare a lot. So preparing a lot may also, tend to you forget everything. And as you rightly said, one point I will take it from you is, like, just be yourself. Though I am a dancer, I perform on the stage, but dancing and speaking is totally different. So this topic, what you have shown and what you have told us, I will take it. Okay, that is very good. Like, because that happened with me also during my association with Jio. I had to present. I had prepared a lot, like day and night I was practicing, but at the day when I wanted to present, I just froze, and that made, at times you lose your self-confidence also when you are you are not able to present yourself in front of so many people in Jio, and that too your heads are there. So that made me, my self-confidence was very low. But my HR head personally called me up, and he told me it is okay. It happens. Even it happens with me. So just as you said, one point, like, don't practice, but not so much that you get frozen and you forget. Just be yourself. And just this topic also, the hobbies, I have prepared so many, but ultimately what I wanted to say, I said that only. So that's how it is. And thank you for getting this topic. It was nice learning, and it was nice taking from you. I've taken a lot. Yeah. Thank you.
Actually, today, my lighting is a problem, but still I thought, like, I should be on video. It doesn't matter if I'm looking like
Yeah,
Just my face is visible.
I
Yeah.
really appreciate this, Ratika. I have seen many people who give their name, who tell that, yes, I'm going to speak, and then on the day of speaking, they don't show up, which is something you have proved that whatever the case may be, you can come and you can speak. And yes, as you mentioned, that be yourself, that is what you practiced. I would like to add this point that, practice, Sushma, you said a lot of practice is not something that is needed, but I would say practice is needed. But what to practice? Practicing each and every line is not something which is required. Practicing, maybe you just think about few bullet points, and that's what I think worked for you as well. You thought that you will talk about these aspects, and when you came here in front of all of us, you were speaking from your heart, and that is what we could where we could connect. We could connect to your feelings and your experience. That is what is something which is needed. Raghu, anything from you?
Yes, Ratika's tips are most useful for me as I am planning to become a public speaker or soft skills trainer. Even I did not prepare today for today's speech because I want to know myself where I am. So I want to know where will I be in the future after joining this club. So that's why I didn't prepare and I have come here. And her tips
So
are,
you want to know like before and after version of Raghu,
yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, Ratika's tips are very useful for me because they cleared many doubts. Most of my doubts are cleared in her speech itself.
Great.
And after today's conversation, I came to know the importance of networking. I should like to thank Lucky ma'am to start this network.
Thank you. I would like to thank you all for coming here and making this networking a lively network. Without you, it was not possible.
So, Lucky ma'am, I wanted to say that you have taken this initiative. It will help us, who want to become a trainer or something through this social networking, where we can reach out to different people staying in different cities or state. So we can connect and we can discuss here. This is a great platform, and I love to be there and participate. Thank you for this initiative.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, because earlier when I had come for the meeting, it was totally different people I had seen. Yeah, but in between I was not coming up for the meetings because we always have this academy meetings this time. So today I thought like I'll definitely join this. It is running in parallel, but still I thought like I'll do this first and then I'll just let them know about it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
And the meetings earlier, I think you also came for those group sessions wherein we had other students as well. And
Yes.
in this meeting, it is open. So it's like anyone who is a part of our WhatsApp group. And I'm also planning to further promote it so that we get more people and there is more hustle and bustle in the group. And we get to know more people, network more, learn more. That's what is something that I want to have from this entire club. And thank you once again, all of you, for coming here, for sharing your thoughts, for making us all enjoy these speeches that you all gave. We learned, we could network, and I look forward to meeting you all again every Saturday.
Yes,
Yeah, sure.
Same here, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
Yeah,
Have a good day.
Have a
Bye.
nice weekend.
Bye everybody.
Bye.